Okay, this here is your wild lettuce. There's, I think, 3 or 4 different kinds. Some of them just call it wild lettuce, opium lettuce. Some of them call it prickly wild lettuce. I think another one's called greater prickly wild lettuce. It doesn't grow in all the areas of America, but in most general, you have some type of wild lettuce in your area. The kind we have around here is this that they call Woodland Wild Lettuce. It's not blooming. It's got the pods up there. That sucker's probably about 12 foot tall. But anyhow, the wild lettuce, it has these deep, very rough underneath, very veiny. If you look close to the stems, you see like real fine hairs and stuff on this hair kind, the woodland. If you don't know what the blooms look like, you can look up wild lettuce. Most likely you're gonna just get the yellow flowered version, which is more common. It's hard to find the flower on the woodland wild lettuce. You can find it, but it takes a while to find it. But it looks identical to the yellow flower on just the regular prickly wild lettuce, except for the woodland wild lettuce will be a blue flower with kind of a purple hue tint to it. Some of it's a lighter blue, and some of it's the darker blue toward the purple, but they all look identical to the yellow flower. It has the same size, the sporadic petals, the whole 9 yards. They also still have the same white milky substance, and that's what you want. Okay, I brought in just a small bag of the wild lettuce leaves. I washed them off just like you would any other kind of leaves that you was going to prepare to cook. Normally I just take and just kind of roll them up and just take a pair of scissors and just slowly cut just little slithers off of them. But that there is after I've cut it up into real small fine pieces with the scissors. I'm going to put just enough water in it to barely cover it, and maybe not even completely cover it, but right at the edge of covering it completely. And then I will put it on the stove, and I'll show you. Okay, up here on the eye, I will bring it to, I normally say a boil, but it's not really a boil. It is, it's actually more of a heavy simmer is what I bring it to. And I will keep it at a heavy simmer, which it hasn't reached there yet, but I'll keep it at that heavy simmer for about 30 minutes. And after that, I will show you how I strain it. Alright, I just turned this off. I'm fixing to put it over here to the side. I'm going to let it cool just a minute, and then I'll show y'all with me straining it. Alright, I put all of it in a little pan. Like I said, it's a small batch. Make sure you have a clean cloth. Drop it all down in there like that.
Is that a clean cloth?
Yes, it is.
I'm kidding, I know. I know it is. They just don't know because it don't look like it.
And then I pick it up. And then I just start squeezing it all out. Once it gets warm enough, you can do this. You don't want to do it when it's hot. Because if you do, you're going to drop it like it's hot. That's why. So, that's the main reason why. And squeeze all them juices out of there. Alright. After you do that, put it back on the stove on low heat.
Low heat.
Yep. And just let it slowly evaporate out.
Right.
And keep it stirred every now and then
Right.
to keep it from
Net.
sticking.
Okay.
And once it starts evaporating down, we will show you at the end process. Okay guys, this here is after cooking that down. You got to just keep cooking it down till it gets to a thick, I don't know how well you can see this, but it's actually a very thick consistency, almost like a tar system or a tar consistency, and that's what you want. And yes, you can add a little bit of vodka to it to help it last a little bit longer if you want, and it will be fine. But that is how you do it. Okay, that's what you got when you put it in the jar. There, it's about that deep, right up in there. It's real thick, but normally I'd take about that much right there.
It don't take much, does it?
No, it don't take much.
And you'll be asleep in 15 minutes.
Yes, because it does
Or
help
less.
with, it does relax you to where about you want to sleep too.
All right.
So God bless, thumbs up, and subscribe, and comment.